Welcome back, everyone, and we are going to assemble this beast. I should have everything. I hope I have everything. If not, we will have to, well, buy stuff. So, in case you were wondering if I was going to talk about, you know, me potentially having a job, that's not going to be in this video. That will be probably in the next one, because I'm recording this one the same day as I recorded the previous one. So yeah, there's that. So I don't know yet. Nothing has changed. That has got to go in with the car, or inside of the car. Not sure exactly how that works. That one's gonna be interesting. But anyway. I don't really know what to talk about here. I pretty much covered everything I wanted to talk about in the last video, and nothing new has transpired in the 10 minutes that it's been. I'm estimating 10 minutes. I don't actually know whether it's been 10 minutes or not, but we'll assume about 10 minutes. Seems a good number. Seems a good number. Yeah. So I've started a new thing. I started this a while back, but basically what I do is me and my buddies, we use WhatsApp Messenger, and I think many people use WhatsApp Messenger. I don't know what just happened to me there, but I apparently lost the ability to speak. And it uses, or I guess it's the keyboard that uses it, or has it, the predictive text, where it learns how you type. And I will type a word, or I will just pick a word, whatever the hell it decides. And I just pick a random word from its choices. Sometimes I'll do just the middle. Sometimes I will do a specific word that kind of makes the sentence make sense. So I was doing that to my buddies, and they are thoroughly confused. Like, let me quickly read a message that. Figure out how to unlock my phone. If you have any further information about the meeting on my cell phone number and email, it is addressed herein. I don't know where it got all those words, but that's what I said. And my one buddy, the other, we have a group, just in case you're wondering. Nobody else has responded, except just my one buddy, who really should be working. He just started a new job. Seriously. Get off your phone, dude. But he's just like, Mark? What? That happened to be the second message that I sent today to him, so yeah, there's a bit of a confusion factor going on here. Yeah, and I like it. I approve of this confusion. Did I get everything up here? I think I may have. Alright, let's zoom the hell out and start working on the butt. Get the butt going. Actually, wrong way. I have the crankshaft in there. Turn around. Rotate, dude. Rotate. Rotator cup. Screw this on. Yeah, so that's my new joy. I should do that on Twitter. That could be funny. That could actually be really funny. For me, anyway. Nobody would probably really read it, or they'd be like, right. He's just having a stroke. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. But, or I could write a script. Yeah, totally. Just write a script and do a video on it, where I literally just read the script. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Just random words chosen by my keyboards. I'm probably the only one that finds that amusing, and I'm probably only finding that amusing right now. I wouldn't find that amusing at all if I was doing it, or if someone else did it, or if I did it, or if I did it, I'd be like, wow, just watching it back, trying to edit it, and be like, this was a stupid idea. This was a really stupid idea. But right now, it seems hysterical. Like, just the greatest idea in the fucking world. In the hemisphere. In the stratosphere. Now I'm just using spheres. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know. Started doing a Rebel Galaxy LP. That's going to be coming out, not the LP, but the game itself is going to be coming out in a few days. It's the 20th. 20th it's coming out. I've had a lot of people, and I've seen on the forums, a lot of people asking how much it's going to be and when it's coming out. That, I don't know. I've found that information no problem. It's the 20th and it's going to be $20. I don't know if it's just people are too lazy to look, or if it is just happen to not look in the right spot. I don't know, but now I have been privy to that information prior to this because, you know, I got a press release on it, so there's that. But they've been pretty open about it. Like, I'm pretty sure they've mentioned it on their Twitter. They've mentioned it everywhere. I think they've got a thing posted on, like, the Steam news page about it. I don't think it's officially listed on the Steam store page, though. And maybe that's the problem, where they don't have it listed on the store page, so people just look at the store and they're like, when is it coming out? How much is it going to be? You know, it's not available for pre-order. It's not available for really anything except Itchy Nose. Right now, the only people that have it are reviewers, YouTubers, and streamers, because they want to get the word out. Like, the story technically can be spoiled, but the story itself is fairly generic. I will be honest on that. It wins you over in gameplay. It uses procedural quests, or I guess random quests. I don't really know what to call them. I want to call them procedural, but I think they're just random. Where, for the most part, most of the quests are, you know, a bounty. You know, go kill this person, go collect this item, deliver these items. It really is typical space game stuff. But it's done, the combat is really, really detailed. It's, the best way to describe it is like having a ship, like an actual seafaring ship, and using that as in space, only making it look like a spaceship with space armaments. You still only have the 2D plane to work on, although fighter ships, which you can hire a fighter, you can, well, a mercenary, and the enemy fighters can move in three-dimensional space, which makes it more difficult to hit them, but your weaponry has the ability to kind of go up and down. You've got auto turrets and just all kinds of different armaments, so many different ships. Like, I recently purchased the Mastodon, which I have dubbed the McMastodon because of McMastodon, who is a fellow YouTuber. He does a lot of Minecraft stuff. He does a Terra Firma Craft Let's Play. He's got a couple Minecraft series going. He also does some other stuff as well. He's not exclusively Minecraft, but Minecraft is his biggest series right now anyway, at least that I've seen. He's got some pretty good stuff on his channel. Definitely got some pretty good stuff on his channel, and he's a nice guy, so there's that too. Yeah, so I called it the Nick Mastodon. Kind of paying homage to him. I don't know if he's gonna get it or if he's gonna play it. It's only single player as well, which I know a lot of people will complain about. I personally would have loved to have like a co-op option where it's not any different from the single player. Like, I hate co-ops that are like a different game to the single player. Right, this thing, before I forget it. I love the way Borderlands did it. I'm not a huge Borderlands fan, but I love the way Borderlands did the co-op system. Because it's just drop in, drop out, you do your thing, and yeah, anybody can come in and join you. Well, you know, friends can, whatever. I guess you can open it to everybody. I don't remember, it's been a while, but it was done very well. Now, these guys aren't doing that because, one, they're just a two-man team, and two, well, they have a really detailed post on the forums when someone asked. And yeah, it basically, the cost to do it, or sorry, the design, not the cost. The game design would have to change. It would be a fundamentally different game. What would be a nice... You know what? I kind of want this one. There we go. So it would be a huge change in the design of the game because of how they have it. The game itself uses so many different projectiles and the way the projectiles work. They explain it quite well, I find anyway, and it'll be way better than I could possibly explain. But it makes sense. Like, the amount of data that would have to be dumped through the network in order to do it as a multiplayer game is just astronomical. And it'd be very, very latency dependent. And it would be very prohibitive to do it from a design standpoint, because it's very action-oriented, and action-oriented games don't work well for multiplayer games, really. Alright, so let's move this fucker into the paint shop and figure out what color we should paint him. Because that lime green, or whatever the hell that is gross as shit. I really want to do it red. I want to do... What would be a nice color for... we could do like an actual yellow. Like a bright yellow. Blinding sun yellow. There we go. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, it is a great game. I personally, I think it is the best value for your money game this year. Like, I've put in... I can't really say how much I've put in, because I put in a whole bunch of hours on the pre-release before, and Steam's apparently counting that. It's the same ID. So I had like 7 hours on it when I first started. So there's that. Let's take a picture here. Let's move down here. So it's hard to judge exactly how much time I've truly put into it. So, I don't know. I don't know, but I've put in quite a few hours into it. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I think it is just a really fun game, a really well-made game. And I approve of this greatly. I really do approve of the game. Rebel Galaxy that is not what I want. Rebel Galaxy is pretty amazing. I guess I should put oil in it. It's pretty amazing. They did a really good job. It's got some quirks to it, but they are outshined by the majority of it. It wins over the hearts and minds of everyone. If you are a huge fan of something like Elite Dangerous, or well, Star Citizen isn't really a good example, seeing as how it's not done or really in any kind of playable state. I know it's playable, but it's very limited from what I've heard. But if you like that kind of highly detailed, really it's all about you. It's all about your skill. Like, there's no real hand holding. It doesn't have a lot of automated things. Docking you have to do manually. This docking is you get close to the station and you hold E to dock. That's it. You just dock and then you go into the station interface. Like, there's not a whole lot there. I've kind of dubbed it Baby's first space simulator. It shares a lot with those games, but I've been playing Elite Dangerous as well. I have a really itchy nose, and this is just becoming padding at this point. I might as well pull in another car. Let's do the category. I'll probably do this one off camera, but what was I saying? Where Elite Dangerous, you are playing as a fighter. I might have to sell this too. You're playing as a fighter, like in a fighter jet, as opposed to in a capital ship. In this, you are in a capital ship and not a fighter. So there's that whole perspective difference. What else do we have? Anything we need to sell? No. Okay. There's just a huge perspective difference between them. And I personally prefer the simpler one right now. Like, I like what Elite Dangerous is doing. I do. It's just too much for my little brain. It really is too much for my wee little brain to comprehend at this point in time. But maybe in the future I'll be able to figure it out a bit better. Oops, I don't want to add oil. Anyway, I'm gonna do this guy off camera and just get him out, get him done. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely, if it seems like I've talked it up enough and it seems like you might actually be interested in Rebel Galaxy, go check out my LP of it. As of the time of this recording, I have 6 episodes up. By the time you guys see this, it'll be 8, I think, if my math is correct. Either way, go check it out. Great game. Great game. I am having a blast in it. Absolutely a blast. And I'm loving the fact that I was given early access to it. And not trying to rub that in, not trying to rub the salt in, you know, but, you know, suck it. I got early access to it, and I love it. Yeah, there was no salt rubbing there. Not at all. Not at all. You know, don't look at me like that. Don't be looking at me like that. I did not rub salt in your wound. Not at all. You guys will be getting it soon. Definitely getting it soon. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And we will see you next time with more of, well, me babbling. Yay! Bye.